are the things that we identify. So you are able to tell whether anxiety is over the top or not. When you put it on a scale, you are able to see this is lasting longer than normal. At times it's good to look for someone who can work with you depending on what your triggers are. Yeah. Right, I've got this slide. It tells you, like, for instance, when we're feeling anxious, the heart goes, we all have physical symptoms. My physical symptoms are jelly legs. When I feel like I'm going to, jelly legs. I don't know what your physical symptoms are. Hot? Yeah? Dizzy? Dizzy? Hot? At the back? Any physical symptoms? Your face? Red face, all right. How about the camera lady?
Probably headache, maybe.
Wait, headache. How about in the kitchen?
Hot sweats.
Hot sweats, yeah. At the back?
The heart beating faster.
Heart beating faster?
Lump in my throat.
Lump in your ear, okay.
Definitely running to the toilet every 5 minutes.
Toilet every 5 minutes, and people are thinking, it shows a sign you are feeling a bit anxious, yeah?
I actually talk too much.
You can't talk too much, so you're introvert. Yeah. Butterflies. Okay. Oh, ideas. Okay. Red face. Okay. It's unfortunate for white people because red we will see it. When I don't turn red, I don't even turn blacker, do I? You can't tell from my face that we can sweat, yes, but we don't change. Do we? Yours get darker. Oh, right, okay. Michael? You sweat, okay, Michael? Heartbeat, boom, boom. Breathing difficulties. Palpitations, right. You shake, yeah, wait. Now, our children then get anxious, right? And then panic attack, what do you think they need? So what are they doing? What is it? Yeah, what is it? Taking more air, right? Because we're afraid of
Not getting enough air.
if we don't get air, what do? Right, we stop breathing, and when we stop breathing, as long as it has life connotation, right? Anything to do with survival, right? We want air, because that's what we know immediately will help. This is why we're saying when you're feeling anxious, take a deep breath. Welcome, my sister. Take a deep breath, breathe, because you're getting anxious. So we've got this slide, Tanisha, if you'd like to, this one, I've got it there. Oh. Yes, so it's just to tell you that there's nothing abnormal about you. There's nothing abnormal at that point. It's your body trying to pass a message that blood is diverted to certain vessels, parts of the body, whether you need to fight, flight, or freeze. Right? So it's a normal body reaction. There's a time when it becomes difficult. So you're not dying. You're just trying to listen. Panic attack, calm down, breathe. Because when we don't breathe, we're afraid of dying. Fear, anxiety does that. But I don't know whether there's anyone, I did research, who has ever passed away because of fear. It's the secondaries of fear.
Isn't it passed away? I think sometimes
They faint. We faint. Yeah, we'll look at that. When we faint, it's because
I had high blood pressure for 2 days once because of this.
of this. Yeah. So it goes to the chest as well. Some people feel. Yeah. So they become secondaries because adrenaline is usually pumped into your system, and if it is not dealt with, it means your levels of adrenaline in the system, there's so much, your anxiety levels are not coming down. Mine have come down now. I don't need that adrenaline rush. There is a bit of it, but mine now have come down. But if they are constantly there, your body is always charged for action. But there's no action because the alarm is false.
And you're in exhaustion.
It causes exhaustion.
Trying to control it and deal with it, especially when you're trying to care it and having a difficult day as such. Let's say they're struggling like that, and you're having a struggle as well.
Absolutely.
You don't try to control yours to control theirs. It's very exhausting.
Yeah, and the other thing that happens is shoulders pain, back pain,
Oh, yeah.
right headaches. Oh my goodness! Then one thing goes to another. It's like it is a domino effect. One thing goes from one thing to another. Right. Now these are the symptoms you've all talked about.
Yeah.
We all get them. Yeah. So the black ones are the symptoms: fast heart rate, dizziness, stomachache, feeling hijacked, toilet, either for one or number two, and all the stuff like that, right? This is what the other people are saying, is that like every day, concentrating on things causes them anxiety, schoolwork, and all the stuff like that, right? Now, I will skip this clip, but I'll just explain it. It's not fair to come here and say, when you are feeling anxious and we identify that you are feeling anxious, obviously there will be something you are doing at the top of your iceberg, right? So you could be going to the toilet right now because you are feeling anxious. Run to the toilet always. And then we judge you, we judge children, we judge ourselves, we judge each other about the things we do because we do not know what is under my iceberg. You don't know what is under my iceberg, so therefore, your help even to say breathe without dealing exactly with what is under my iceberg is a problem. So we need to communicate some of the things that are under our iceberg in order for us to be supported to deal with how we manifest our anxieties. So you look after your children, you are feeling quite anxious, holding it up like that is not quite helpful because what we see is a person who has no issues out there. So how do we extend support? I'm glad that Tanisha, I don't know how she managed to see this. At the top, there's a lot of anxiety, there's depression, there's a lot of things, simply because of the things that you do, the roles you do, who you are. But it comes from the bottom there. Until I come to your place and know what it is that is your trigger, I will not know you. When I work with people, as soon as you walk through that door, I don't meet anxiety, even if I know you're anxious. I meet you. So there's a difference between those two. When I meet anxiety, already I'm thinking, okay, what are the symptoms? Or are they going to start going to the toilet and everything? Then I miss you. So when you meet each other, meet the person so that you don't miss each other. Right? Meet who you guys are. Don't meet that you have a problem here. Meet each other so that you embrace each other here and you are able to support each other. Because if you meet anxiety, depression, the things you are going through, you will miss each other, so you won't know me. Does that make sense? Cool. Now, there are things that shape us. There are also things that change us, right? These are things. This is me outside this box. And inside here, this is when I get bottles. You have your bottles. Or you're daft, or you're this, or you're that, or you're stupid. Someone said, you're stupid. They feel stupid, or they are told they are stupid. I think someone said that here, isn't it?
The teacher, Vic said this one of the mothers that she be.
Yeah. So that also then starts shaping who you are, right? And even if you know you're not stupid, putting your hand up right here may be a challenge. And then you are judged for, we go to meetings and she doesn't say anything. You don't know my story. You don't know what is under my iceberg. What you see is a behavior at the top. But you really don't know why. I'm so anxious sitting right here. I feel like even peeing on myself, right? Simply because I'm anxious. Don't judge me for that. Because you don't know what is under my iceberg. Now, the things that are said then change us because they're stupid and right. I'm going to give you one coping strategy. If you have things that have been said during childhood or during growth that you still dwell on or they still play that term, you need to flip it to something positive. Flip it from today onward, change it to something positive. You're stupid. There are things that I cannot do so well, but there are things I do well. Look at the positives in the things that you do, right? So, Buckley's, I'm not, because I'm wearing spectacles right now and technology has done wonders to it, I'm standing in front of you. If I believed that I was stupid because of being number 42 in the class, where would I be today? I would have lived stupid. So let's not live what has been introjected. Children go to school, they are bullied, they are told names. You are this, you are thin, you are fat, you are this, you are this, you are this, you are this. Flip it. So can you imagine if we were all going to Scotland right now in a bus, I pick you, all of you, in your tents, and the song playing in my car is Another One Bites the Dust. Scotland from here maybe 7 hours. 7 hours or 8, we are playing Another One Bites the Dust. I repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. By the time we get to the hotel and we go to our respective rooms, what is in your brain? Why?
Because you make
Repeating. So from sunrise to sunset, when you repeat you are stupid, how do you then live? Flip it. Encourage our children to flip every negative thing that has been introjected, given to them. Flip it. If they say they're stupid 24 hours, or you say you're stupid 24 hours or 15 hours you are awake, then you live what has been put to you. Does that make sense? That's one skill. Flip, flip, flip. Now, this is what I took from one group. You are ugly, the judgments. We all have judgments here, probably. Things that have been said. Let's change them. They should not define us. So instead of chewing them, you chew some, digest some information given, spit out what is toxic and swallow what is good. Does that make sense? Yeah. Cool. That is it. I won't go into that. One thing is we have to be ready. We have to be ready. You cannot force someone to comprehend a message they are not ready to receive. It doesn't work. We have to be ready to receive messages so that change then happens. Now, what does this mean to you guys here? Is there a point of fighting your situation to say, okay, I can't do this? Or whatever you guys say when you're going through your daily lives. It's hard, I understand. It's so hard for you. I'm not in that position. I may not say I know what you go through. All I can say, I can only sympathize or empathize with your situation, right? But you have to be ready to accept what is there for you. Because the more we fight it, the more we cause our anxiety. I know you fight schools, you go to schools because not much help is given and all that. I know that, right? But we go there to schools just to seek support for our children, but not to give to them because they too may have children and they are overwhelmed by theirs at home. So the help that they could give is what it is, what they can. But most people complain about schools not being quite helpful, right? So still you must never underestimate the power of planting a seed, like what we're doing today. We plant the seed, right? That we need at times to be ready to comprehend. And even our children, when we are imparting knowledge or skills, right, at times we have to wait for the right time to plant that seed. Look for the time when the ground is fertile, right? You know how much sunshine your child needs for the seed that you want to plant. Yeah, cool. Right, we'll skip those. Flip, the one that I've just talked about. Every negative thing, flip, flip, flip to positive. So that you don't go to Scotland and you are sleeping and another one bites the dust. Let's flip every negative thought. Now, I will not go to that. Now, happiness chemicals and how we can evoke them. Dopamine is one of them. Just eating the food that you enjoy is one of the things that helps, right? Achieving a goal, even in your own space, to say, maybe I'm not going to complain this week, I'm going to extend acts of kindness. It helps, it makes us release dopamine, endorphin. Exercise, if we can't do exercise, find something at home, even in the kitchen, 20, 40 times moving around, find something to, yeah, sorry. Dancing, yeah, we've got a lot of videos on YouTube and all stuff like that. We're watching movies and just laughing, like what we're doing. You crack jokes and laugh even to yourself if the situation is bad, to say, hey, you know, my facial of life is really rough. You know, and because it's what it is, isn't it? Okay, serotonin, sunshine. I don't know whether it shines here in Dublin, Portsmouth, goodness. Portsmouth, we get a lot of sunshine when we post, we mask, and all, you know, things like that. Meditation for those who do that, mindfulness, oxytocin, socializing like we are doing now. When we mingle during lunch, we are releasing oxytocin, socializing. Hi, how are you? Hey, you know, meet me. Don't meet the anxiety and the reason why we are here. Meet me. I will meet you as individuals. The person, being human, you know, connecting at that human level, never connecting because of what we are all going through. I want to meet each of you as human beings, because that's what we are, isn't it? Even when we're children, if they were here, I would meet them as your children, not as their issues. No, meet at human level. Yeah. Kindness is one act that is great for releasing all these chemicals. You can see there's a lot. I wouldn't say to adults what you should do in order to extend kindness. Kindness, there's a lot, right? Thinking traps. I'll just go quickly through them. In our brain, thinking you are not your thoughts. You are not your thoughts, right? So when we change our thoughts, we act different, right? Because we should not be defined by our thoughts. We're defined by the way we think we are. Pay attention to self-talk, right? Because you repeat and repeat and repeat, like going to Scotland and another one bites the dust. Identify those that lead to feelings of anxiety and change your anxious thinking. Deep breathing, you already know about it. That's a clip about Olympics. Now we have Olympics in France. They will tell you about the stress and anxiety they go through. Levels go up and they should come down. Right? All those are 50 ways of taking a break. There's one that I like where it says, put your legs up. Go on the wall and put your legs up. To feet up, feet up. So scan through dance, kindness, funny. These are the things that we need to start doing. I mean, look for something silly that you can do. We call it adult play. Play as an adult. Don't be too rigid to say, no, me, I put my feet up there, I'm 62. 62 years old, get to the wall and I do that. I do that. Find something funny that you can do yourself. 62 is my age. It is a number. It is a number, yeah. So these are some of the ways, self-care ideas for children that we're looking after. You know your condition, you know your children's condition. Right? Therapist aid, just make it ready. No, not this one. You know the therapist aid. Okay. Right, don't cling to a mistake just because you took.
Sometimes that's hard for people to do. That they read a mistake and they cling to it.
You cling to a mistake simply because you took a long time to make it.
Yeah.
If you notice that it is a mistake, we need to change it. Right? Allow yourself, find ways of changing that mistake. Listen, if this is barbed wire, hello, it hurts. So let's change it. But because we spent many years fashioning it, we feel we own it. If you are in an uncomfortable zone, right? I mean, you don't have to stay there. Change it. Because we're not trees, we're not stuck. We need to change that. Welcome disappointment, but please don't stay too long. Hello? There are days when we will get disappointed about things. There are days that are low. Hello? Hey, today is a bad day for me. Okay? Right? Put sticky notes on the fridges in your homes, the red, green, and whatever, that show that mommy today is not in a good mood. Hello? I'm not in a good mood. Put them in the fridge and write, today I need me time. Green. Give them colors. When color red, where they're saying red is for stay away today. Amber is for fine. Green is for bring it on, right? So that the family knows how you are feeling. So each person can put that sticky note, right? For instance, if there's a James is feeling really rough today, red. Because we have a tendency of going to James, we can tell he's not well. Are you okay, son? Hello, which planet are you falling from? I'm not okay, you can obviously see that. That question is not helpful because you already know me. I'm not okay. So the sticky notes are saying James is not good today. So what do you need? Because you are in a bad space today, I need ABC. Today is a good day. Okay, what shall we do? Because so welcome, but do not stay a long time. Yeah? I won't go through, right, I will try this one. If this was a human being growing in between concrete, we will be bruised, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, but this plant is determined to thrive, to look for sunshine. Let's look for it despite the concrete that we have. It's what it is, isn't it? Thrive, try and thrive in your space. I know it's hard, but you have to be intentional. You have to want to do it. You have to be ready to do it. Right, we're going to play a bingo, an anxiety bingo. It will give you all the coping strategies, a few coping strategies. It will give you, it's got different, I don't know, shall we distribute it, Maggie, please? Yes. So, it's anxiety bingo, so we're all going to participate in it. You